Hi folks, it's Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com. Hey, coming here with another cool product. We got a chance to test this out. It's called the Molekule Air, and they have two different versions of it. There's a large version and kind of a smaller room version that you can take a look at. Anyway, we got a chance to test this out, play with it. Some of our audience said they had these units and it had improved their asthma. Some said they didn't see any difference between that and HEPA filters, so we'll get into what some of that is about. But we got a chance to check it out. It's a beautiful looking device, and it comes with a handle, so what's nice is you can move it around. Like for a while I used it in my office, and then I would take it in my bedroom at night so that I'd have nice clean air that's in there. It's very good looking wherever you put it and everything else. It will cover up to 600 square feet of a home. It runs about $800 right now, and you can have it. There's three different settings you can do. It's got a touchpad on the circle on the top. You can do 200, 400, 600. It's got instead of having HEPA filters, it's got PECO technology, PECO technology that destroys pollutants. So we'll get into what that means and what it does and how it's different. It's a really good looking unit. I got to tell you, it's very quiet for the most part, unless it's really ramping up to clean the room or it's been moved to a new room. It kind of knows when it's been moved as well, or it'll ask you, and then you can tell it, hey, clean up this room and catch up whatever has been in here. You can see through the base area that it sucks in on the different pollutants and air that's going on. It includes 6 months of filters, and automatic refills for filters are $130 per year, so you can take that into account. It's got risk-free returns with 60-day testing. You can try it out, see if you like it, and it doesn't emit ozone or other harmful byproducts into the air. And it's pretty darn quiet, really, most of the time. Anytime we maybe first turned on or moved it, or we had some really bad air, it would take and do it. What's interesting that makes it different from HEPA filters is it sucks the pollutants into the unit, and there's two different phases of a pre-filter and then the PECO filter in and of itself, and it traps the particles like dust, hair, pet, all that sort of good stuff. And it's coated with a light-activated catalyst that breaks down the VOCs, bacteria, mold, viruses, allergens, and other pollutants at a molecular level. Kind of some interesting arguments that came out of this as to which is better, HEPA, PECO, which is the better thing that does better. HEPA usually deals with larger, different pollutants, while PECO will take and use smaller, make sure it's super clean. And the other thing it does, it blasts them into oblivion down to this nanoscale. PECO is able to destroy pollutants 1,000 times smaller than what traditional HEPA technology was designed to trap. So there's the argument there. And basically it sucks up the air through the air intake, cleans it up, puts it out the top. I can tell you, when you sit next to the thing, the Molekule, it does smell great. The air that comes out of the top just feels crisp, clean. There's kind of an odd, it's not really a smell, but you can just tell that the air is very sharp and clean that's coming out of it. And I think it, you can just tell. It just seems like if you stand over it, just seems like you're far more breathing just super clean air. We did put it up against a few HEPA filter units that we had that were about $200. We didn't seem to notice too much difference in the Atmo tube that we were using, the Atmo Tube Pro that we used to measure the thing. Overall, it seemed to be good at keeping our pollutants down, whether we use the HEPA or the PECO. So you may want to decide what the difference is there when it comes to cost and efficiency and replacement filters, et cetera, et cetera. And I'll let you do your research and be the decision maker on that one. I was really impressed with how it looks and some of the different stuff that goes in behind it. Looks like they've got some ozone emission test reports and papers that you can look at as well. And like I said, we did have some of our audience said it really helped them. They didn't know if it made a difference or not, but they were asthma ridden and they found that it worked pretty good for them. And then I had some other people in our audience that just didn't notice a difference. So I think it's something you can research, see what you think, see what your different health conditions are and what it did for you. I like the air that comes out the top of it and how it's pretty smart in its technology. It's touch based, and of course you have an app that you can use as well. And using the app, you can take and control it with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. You can put anywhere in the home, et cetera, et cetera. I liked it. It was pretty cool that way. So that's important. Anyway, guys, that's what we thought of it. I recommend it. It seems like a good product and did a good job for us. You can check it out as well. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.